Okay. It's my backyard. Didn't really want to show you that, but that's the way it came out. I'm holding my camera here. This is Hap for Hap Around the House. And I have a Marlin Camp 9 right here that I had to take apart. We were shooting it, and it just stopped firing. I thought it was a firing pin, but it ended up being the firing mechanism was fouled out. And it looks like here, I'll show you a second. Back in here, let me get a better angle here. Back in here, you can see all this stuff. It looked like it was a bumper of some sort. You have your bolt that slides in here, and that must hit it. And what happens is over the years it deteriorated, and this is what I pulled out of it. All this stuff right here. That's the bumper. So right now I'm taking the scratch all right here, and I'm going to pull all the remaining bumper out. I had to take, I think they call this the trigger group right here. I had to take that all apart and clean all the little pieces out of it. It had fallen in there, but let's see if I can show you. There's a firing pin. I don't know if you'll be able to see that down in there or not. It's kind of dark right there. Let me get up and move this a little bit and see if we can see. You see the firing pin right down in the center there, and it does come through the front. It's not broken. So I do not believe that that is the problem. Here's a stock. This is a really nice rifle. Why on earth Marlin would use a plastic? Let me turn this camera around a second. Why on earth Marlin would use a plastic like this right here to as a bumper in their rifle? That stinks of a temporary rifle. It stinks of something that's not designed to last. Not very happy with it, but I looked online. They're not very expensive. They're under $20. But it did foul out the rifle, and it wouldn't fire at all. What I'll do is I'll order the part, and then we'll continue this video. This is Hap for Hap Around the House. If you like our videos, please subscribe and like. Thank you. There's all the parts. Turn this around. One more thing. While taking this thing apart, if you can absolutely avoid taking, you see where my vice grips are? If you can avoid taking that apart, by God, please do. I just had to go find the spring. It went flying into the living room somewhere. The dog laying in a chair thought I was insane. I was crawling around. I finally found it underneath the couch. Only took about 25 minutes to find. If you want to avoid a lot of swear words and the possibility of that thing launching itself into your eyeball, and of course if you're dealing with springs, put a pair of these on, because I tell you what, it is not worth having your eye get poked out by a spring or having any sort of, damage to your eyeball. But please don't take that off unless you have to. And I'm not really sure if I had to. I had to clean it out. I took it off anyways because I'm not too bright with that sort of thing. I like to tinker and mess around with things. So that was an extra 40 minutes probably, including having to find a spring. So this is Hap for Hap Around the House. We'll continue this video as soon as I get the bumper part in, and we'll let you know how it turns out. Thank you. And we are done.